My name is Adria Mossing. I'm a founding partner at Mossing & Navarre.
My name is Jim Navarre. I've been practicing as an attorney since 1993.
My name is Myrna Boosman. I'm an associate here at Mossing & Navarre.
Our client was and is a 58-year-old woman who went to a Chicagoland medical group and was complaining of headaches.
Was diagnosed with sinusitis, and ultimately a brain aneurysm went undiagnosed and ultimately ruptured.
Aneurysms which rupture often lead to death or devastating neurological and permanent consequences.
The standard of care required a workup, a neurological workup, which required sending a patient with a severe new onset headache to the ER to get a scan or a lumbar puncture to see whether or not there's been a bleed that has occurred.
In her case, there was actually this slight small bleed, and it goes into an area of the brain, in this case the subarachnoid space. And when it began to bleed, that's when she had this horrible headache. And that warning headache alerted her that there was a problem, and it was our contention that it should have alerted the Chicagoland Medical Group that there was a problem and required further workup.
One of the critical issues in the case is when in fact did this sentinel bleed actually occur. And so what we did with DK Global as well as our experts is we came up with a very good integrated timeline to show on the one hand what the medical records provided, and then that the integrated timeline would cut out to the very impressive graphics that were put together to explain this is exactly what was going on in her brain in terms of the sentinel bleed.
Using the visual demonstrative at trial was very helpful, especially I know the jury appreciated the demonstrative in narrowing it down, and really especially that sentinel bleed, and when that sentinel bleed occurred was a big deal in this case.
There's no doubt that that convinced the jurors beyond any doubt, frankly, because they all universally agreed on that the sentinel bleed happened on December 22nd. And that was really due to that integrated timeline, which kind of pulled everything together in the case.
At the close of our case, the case settled for $8.5 million.
We've been very successful, and thanks to DK Global, certainly this was another big success for our firm and most importantly for our clients.